How did Banner Health get to be one of Arizona's most admired companies? The answer is simple: our people. Whether it's on the front lines battling a pandemic today, or behind the scenes designing innovative ways to improve healthcare for tomorrow, Banner Health employees are the best in the business. We select top talent, develop them, and then empower them to deliver the best care possible. Banner Health is now one of the largest healthcare organizations in the nation, with more than 50,000 employees in 6 states. We are the largest employer in Arizona, a role we take seriously. Day in and day out, our employees work to make healthcare easier so life can be better. When you need our teams the most, they are at their best.
Hi, I'm Amy Lindsay, publisher of AZ Big Media. I'm so happy to be here honoring the most admired companies of 2020. Given the challenges the business community has faced this year, the leadership qualities shown by this year's most admired companies have never been more important. Another important part to this year's celebration are the sponsors that have supported the most admired companies 2020. I'd like to give a personal thank you to Banner Health, Desert Financial Credit Union, Voya Financial, Ideas Collide, and Life Guides. Thank you for your ongoing support of the Most Admired Companies 2020. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host of this event, Michael Gossi, Editor-in-Chief of AZ Business Magazine. Michael?
Thank you so much, Amy. I'm so happy to be here co-hosting the Most Admired Companies Awards of 2020. Arizona is filled with amazing innovators and forward thinkers. And tonight, as we announce the Most Admired Companies of 2020, you're going to get to learn a little bit more about what makes them stand out and what makes them special. You'll also meet the winners of our 5 Spotlight Awards, which represent the pillars of the Most Admired Companies Awards. And those pillars are workplace culture, social responsibility, customer opinion, innovation, and leadership excellence. But none of this would be possible without the hard work of our selection committee. And I'd like to take a minute here to thank them personally. Catherine Pappas, Director of Workplace Strategy at Pipeline AZ. Stefan Vincent, Senior Director of Client and Community Experience at Life Guides. And Mary Hall, Co-founder and CEO of CultureWise. Thank you so much for your hard work and dedication to the Most Admired Companies program. Now let's meet our first group of Most Admired Companies. But don't think you'll be able to fast forward to your spot because we're not going in alphabetical order. So enjoy the show. And here is our first group of Most Admired Companies of 2020. Our first Most Admired Company is Charles Schwab. Schwab provided $1,000 to every employee under the officer level to help with family, personal, and living expenses experienced at the onset of the pandemic. Another Most Admired Company of 2020 is MJ Insurance. MJ helps employees achieve their lifelong goals through resources provided through MJU University, an employee development program dedicated to the personal and professional growth of MJ Associates. Our next Most Admired Company is Vanguard. Fortune recognized Vanguard for slashing the cost of investing and bringing more comfortable retirements to millions of people. Also making the list of Most Admired Companies of 2020 is Farmers Insurance Group. Due to investment in its IT infrastructure, Farmers was able to successfully transition nearly all of its approximately 19,000 employees to a completely virtual work environment during the pandemic. Congratulations to the first set of Most Admired Companies of 2020. Now, I would like to introduce our partner for this event, the founder of Best Companies AZ, Denise Gredler.
Thank you, Michael. Before I announce the first Spotlight Award winner, as co-founder of the Most Admired program, I want to take a moment to personally welcome all of you to our first virtual Most Admired event. On behalf of the Best Company AZ team and all of the committee members and sponsors, we truly are honored to be the first to officially congratulate this year's 2020 MAC Award recipients. This year's nominations were over the top incredible. We have heard so many stories of companies that continue to go above and beyond in not only caring for their employees during the toughest last 6 months, but you're also excelling in areas of customer service, and you are going above and beyond in supporting the community. Every year we are touched by your stories of gratitude and giving, and we are honored to provide this Most Admired platform to help share your stories. At Best Companies AZ, our primary mission for the past 18 years has been all about you, validating and elevating Arizona's best companies here in Arizona. And this year will be no different. And if anything, this virtual environment has challenged me and my team and AZ Big Media to get really creative on how we're going to elevate and showcase your award throughout the rest of the year. So we encourage you, please connect with me personally on LinkedIn, follow us on Best Company AZ and AZ Big Media, and we are going to be sharing your stories together with the community and sharing with the community why we admire you. And now I have the honor of presenting the first Spotlight Award for 2020, and I am a big fan of this company's mission and vision. And the Spotlight winner is truly a game changer and a trailblazer in its industry. The Spotlight Award for Innovation is Exxon.
We are founded on innovation, quite frankly. 27 years ago, Rick Smith started off in his parents' garage tinkering on how to create a non-lethal weapon, and he was very successful, and that was on the back of two of his close friends dying because of bullet shots. And so since then, really, we've taken off and we continue to innovate. It's part of our fabric. It's woven into our values. Aim far is one of our values. And so every day we continue to push hard to make our mission a reality, to make the bullet obsolete, to protect life, protect truth, and ensure that the justice system is fair. Winning the Spotlight Award for innovation is a true honor for our organization. We're constantly thinking about how can we improve and how can we innovate on a daily basis. We are an organization that we believe can bridge the gap between law enforcement and community. And there's no better time right now for us to be recognized and continue to push hard to continue to innovate.
Thank you, Denise, and congratulations once again to Axon. And now for our next group of Most Admired Companies. Our next Most Admired Company is Small Giants. Small Giants' collaborative effort has resulted in 14 straight years of growth and increased profitability, even during the recent COVID-19 pandemic and previous recessions.
Also making the list of Most Admired Companies of 2020 is Wilming Construction. Wilming has earned recognition by being named Best of NAIOP, Arizona's General Contractor of the Year, TI Contractor of the Year, and 2020 Red Awards General Contractor of the Year.
Also being honored in 2020 is Corgan. Corgan Care focuses on 3 specific areas: homelessness, humanities, and hunger. And employees are given paid time off to volunteer with a charity within those focus groups.
Our next Most Admired Company is Greenberg Traurig. Greenberg Traurig's Innovative Client Strategies team is a multidisciplinary team of attorneys and business professionals that focus solely on developing client experience-based innovation.
Also being honored in 2020 is Suntech Concrete. Employees with little or no previous experience come to Suntech for their exceptional training programs. These programs provide a path for employees to advance into key leadership roles.
Our next Most Admired Company is Desert Financial Credit Union. Early in the pandemic, Desert Financial's leadership team made the decision to donate $550,000 to local Valley nonprofits to meet the 300% spike in demand for services at food banks.
Also being honored in 2020 is Waymo. When it was founded in 2009, Waymo was a moonshot project tasked with bringing self-driving technology to the public. Its technology now powers a number of different innovative business applications.
Our next company is 11-time Most Admired Company winner, Sunt Construction. Sunt's charitable arm, the Sunt Foundation, recently crossed the $10 million mark in donations made to hundreds of nonprofit organizations across the country.
Also being honored in 2020 is Gallagher and Kennedy. Demonstrating leadership in the economy and community, Attorneys and employees are encouraged to take active roles in the state's economic growth and the industries that help drive it. Congratulations to this group of most admired companies. And to present our next Spotlight Award, I'd like to bring back Amy Lindsay.
Our next Spotlight Award goes to a company who always steps up big time when their customers and the community need them the most. The Spotlight Award for customer service goes to WaFd Bank, Arizona.
The elements for good customer service is very, very broad, and every bank has a different attitude towards it, or every company has a different attitude towards it. First off, the way I kind of view this is take ownership. We've all been through those situations where you call into something and you're on a personal basis and you're trying to get something taken care of, and you get passed from person to person to person, and there's nothing more frustrating. And what we try to teach within our bank is take ownership. Don't kick this can down the road. Take ownership and exhibit some empathy and take care of the issue until it's resolved. The way we were able to pivot so quickly is the fact that we take the attitude of we can act big, but we can be very, very small and nimble also. We're that size of bank that can do that. We're a very flat organization. I report directly to the CEO, and so our managerial ranks are very, very limited. And so thus it enables us to tackle things as we need. And I've got a great story on one particular thing that we did during all the PPP loans that took place. It was a crazy time. And our CEO pulled all the regional presidents together on a Sunday. And he said, here's what I'd like to do. And we said, let's do it. And so on Wednesday morning at 8 a.m., we opened up a PPP portal, it took all hands on deck. It was an amazing undertaking. And we were able to provide a tremendous amount of PPP loans for Arizona customers, and it was a big deal. And our employees got a lot out of it. They kept our branches open late. They opened on Saturdays. I had, myself included, we were working 12 and 14 hours a day, but because we cared.
Thank you, Amy, and congratulations once again to WaFd Bank, Arizona. Now for our next group of most admired companies. Our next most admired company is Taros Health. Taros Health has grown into a $74 million organization with 869 employees and progressive prevention and treatment programs that touch more than 50,000 lives each year.
Also being honored in 2020 is Homeowners Financial Group. At HFG, family comes first, and the company prides itself on maintaining that style of company culture, even nicknaming employees homies to show the family environment that it fosters.
Our next most admired company is Kitchell. Kitchell's Founders Day, which recognizes founder Sam Kitchell, saw 438 employees volunteer almost 1,200 hours and generate $30,000 in contributions to nonprofits last year.
A first-time most admired company is Adopt Technologies. Aside from a top-of-the-line espresso machine, snacks, drinks, and company-hosted lunches, Adopt has a foosball and a ping pong table room where employees can relax and blow off steam.
Also being honored is Mortensen. Mortensen's Building and Inclusion and Diversity Affinity Group provides coaching on how to overcome biases and valuing diverse perspectives, and targets recruitment and retention of minority classes.
Another 11-time most admired company is CBRE. CBRE utilizes its Vantage suite of enablement technologies to truly impact real estate performance and potential by revealing dynamic insights and enabling actionable strategies for its clients.
Another most admired company that makes a big impact on our communities is First Bank. Since 2000, First Bank has been recognized as a leader in corporate philanthropy, contributing nearly $70 million and thousands of volunteer hours.
Our next most admired company is Duffy Group. As co-chair of a global initiative called 2020 Women on Boards, founder Kathleen Duffy is setting out to increase the percentage of qualified women in leadership roles and on corporate boards.
Another game-changing most admired company is Spear Education. When COVID-19 hit, Spear became an online training partner to several major universities whose campuses had closed, offering Spear Online at a discounted student rate to keep them on track academically. Congratulations to this group of most admired companies. And now to present our next Spotlight Award is Denise.
I have the honor of presenting the next Spotlight Award. Never has workplace culture been so important in business, but never has it been a challenge to maintain. This company is setting the bar very high for others as an example to follow. The Spotlight Award for Workplace Culture is Voya Financial.
I think a good workplace culture is created by a foundation of trust, integrity, respect, transparency, and ethics. And I think that's really what we've been able to set forth at Voya and create that foundation. Also paramount is a sense of diversity and inclusion. By building teams with differing backgrounds, ideas, and skills, we're able to come up with better solutions and differing approaches, and really think outside the box for our customers at the end of the day. Another big component for us is our strong focus on continuous improvement. Our employees are empowered to have a voice, and they're encouraged to think outside the box and problem solve. And it really helps us create better solutions for our customers.
Congratulations once again to Voya, such a well-deserved win. You know, we're almost halfway there, but we still have some amazing companies to go. And here's our next group of most admired companies. As the older sibling of 2 Wish kids, I know the impact Make-A-Wish America has on the world. After 40 years of wishes, this most admired company reached its biggest wish granting milestone yet on September 23rd, when it granted its 500,000th wish worldwide since the organization was founded 40 years ago in Phoenix.
Our next most admired company is another 11-time most admired winner, American Express. In 2019, Phoenix employees donated over 17,000 hours of service through the company's Serve Together program, supporting the Salvation Army, Habitat for Humanity, and Special Olympics.
Our next most admired company is Jokaki Construction Services. Culture is cultivated through Jokaki's Business Partner Education Program, where the team learns about employee stock ownership and Coffee with Casey, a platform for the company to get to know the CEO in a more informal setting.
Another most admired company that makes a big impact on our communities is Habitat for Humanity Central Arizona. Habitat's innovation efforts include the Construction and Training Program that aims to produce the next generation of craft construction leaders here in Arizona.
Our next most admired company is CBiz. The CBiz Women's Advantage Program, which provides professional development and mentoring for women professionals, has collected more than 61,000 items to support Dress for Success.
Our next most admired company is Store Capital. Store's board chairman, Morton H. Fleischer, founded a program which provides high school students with limited financial resources with a week-long educational experience that helps them prepare for college.
Up next is the always innovative Fenimore Craig. This tech-savvy law firm partners with animators to use CGI and 3D printing for abstract case exhibits, and has also implemented artificial intelligence and augmented reality, all of which saves their clients time and costs.
Our next most admired company is 6-time honoree Lovett & Touche, a Marsh & McLennan Agency, LLC company. Lovett & Touche employees have access to health and wellness seminars, on-site health coaches, gym memberships, and incentives for positive health status. More than 83% of employees participate in its employee wellness program.
Our next most admired company is industry game changer Cressa. This year, in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, Cressa partnered with the app GoSpaces, which helps companies transition back to working in an office and manage remote work.
In the wake of the pandemic, social responsibility has taken a well-earned spotlight. And few companies shine like this company when it comes to healing our community. The Spotlight Award for Social Responsibility goes to Banner Health.
So a couple of things that we have done in regards to helping our community as well as our team members from a corporate responsibility perspective. When COVID hit in March in our Colorado region, it was very important for us to be able to help support. A couple of things that we did because schools began to shut down during that time, not only in Colorado, but also in other areas that we serve within the states, here in Arizona as well. We connected with the Boys and Girls Club, and they were able to provide childcare services for our team members. So that was very important for us to make sure that we could support our team in that way. What gives me pride as it pertains to Banner and social responsibility is we really stress to be innovative. So sometimes we'll come up with some wild and exciting ideas, and it's great to know that our senior leadership and our executive leadership team supports those ideas as we move and progress forward, moving forward.
We are the largest employer in Arizona, and so it's important for us to be relevant for our community and our team members. And so we've done a lot of things foundationally to make us be more responsible for the community, such as our diversity and inclusion efforts, really caring for the needs of our patients and our customers. And I think those efforts have not only made us a great place to work, but have made us a great place to receive care.
What an incredible group of Most Admired Companies we have this year, and congratulations once again to Banner Health. Now we're down to our final group of Most Admired Companies of 2020. Our next Most Admired Company is Jennings, Strauss & Salmon. This law firm embraces social media, storytelling, video and visual content, blogging, and public relations to help ensure clients have up-to-date information on legal issues that affect their businesses.
Up next is the always innovative microchip technology. With more than 118 consecutive quarters of profitability, microchip employees are consistently granted microchip stock and receive quarterly bonuses based on the company's collective success.
Our next Most Admired Company is Blue Yonder. Born as an ambitious startup company more than 35 years ago, Blue Yonder is now a globally recognized supply chain innovator with 400 patents and 10,000 people years of expertise.
A true community impact player, our next Most Admired Company is Chase Building Team. Building to make a difference, Chase has grown to more than 150 team members who annually deliver $250 million of new construction and renovations across Arizona.
Our next Most Admired Company is Pioneer Title Agency. Vocal advocates for remote online notarization, Pioneer pre-trained a full staff of notaries and were able to begin offering the service for real estate transactions during the pandemic.
Another Most Admired Company that makes a big impact on our communities is CopperPoint Insurance Companies. Many of CopperPoint's employees, including the CEO, serve on local boards and community committees, a reflection of the company's core values: principled, committed, human, inventive, and hardworking.
Our next Most Admired Company is Quarles & Brady. Quarles & Brady was named among the best big law firms for female attorneys by Law 360, which underscores the firm's ongoing commitment to gender equality.
A game-changing Most Admired Company is GoDaddy. With the recent introductions of Website Plus Marketing, pairing an easy-to-use website builder with a suite of marketing tools, GoDaddy is innovating new tools to help small businesses flourish online.
Our last 11-time Most Admired Company is United Healthcare. To expand access to care and increase their capacity to fight COVID-19, United Healthcare is donating $12.3 million through Empowering Health grants across 21 states, including Arizona. Our final Spotlight Award for the 2020 Most Admired Companies Awards is for Leadership Excellence, and few epitomize leadership excellence like the winner of this award. This Spotlight Award winner is a leader in his company, in his community, and in his industry. It's my honor to present the Spotlight Award for Leadership Excellence to Dan Puente and DP Electric.
I think if you're focusing on servant leadership and focusing on your people to help them grow personally and professionally, I think that's really important. And I think in order to do that, you have to be humble yourself. You have to kind of keep your ego in check and be disciplined and follow through with what you say so that you can build that trust. And then once you do that, most people are on board with the process. Leaders lead by example, and I think if there's one thing, possibly that I'm honest to a fault, and that I'm open and transparent to the point where, I acknowledge my shortcomings and that sort of thing, which I think kind of eases people. And so, and then I hold myself accountable and I hold others accountable, and I stay true to my core beliefs. And it's just interesting how that's evolved to be our culture.
Congratulations once again to DP Electric, a well-deserved Spotlight Award winner. And congratulations to all 45 of our Most Admired Companies of 2020. You are all winners. You are all changing our communities, and we thank you all so much for all you do.
Thank you. We're looking forward to seeing you all in person next year.
Congratulations, and let's go celebrate.
Stay safe.